Okay, so it's the new year. Yay!
Yeah!
Or no! I don't know which one. Honestly, I'm kind of torn between the two because it's always kind of scary to watch a new year come. But it's 2016, which probably means that to some degree we have all considered how we want to be different in 2016, what new diet and what new exercise plan we want to adopt and blast through our Facebook pages and Instagram pages and everything. And maybe we haven't gone that hardcore, but we've at least given like a little bit of thought to like, you know, I want this year to look like this for me, you know? And I want to do this thing better, and there's this thing that I really don't like about myself that I want to get better at, you know? I mean, like, we all have those sort of dialogues in our heads. I've had that. So when that happens, it can be really useful, but can also develop into sort of like a self-help holiday, you know? And so this song is about the attempt to fix myself in all the ways that I've gone wrong. And I finished it in December, and so I haven't really played it for many people at all, so I'm just going to try it out on all of you. I hope that's okay. But basically, my tendency is to think that if I can figure out why, you know, I get like randomly depressed at a certain time in certain situations, then I can fix that part of myself, you know. Or why I react a certain way to certain things, then I can just, like a surgeon, go into myself and correct it, and then I'll be all better, you know. And likewise, just around the world, you know, just like outside and other people and looking around and seeing what I can do to help, I can convince myself that somehow I have power to do that, and that is not true. And I found that out the hard way. So I started writing this song just trying to have a way to talk about where that leads me. And what I found was that, you know, to use sort of the surgery analogy, if I'm cutting myself open, which is really not a pleasant thing to do, literally or metaphorically, and looking inside at what's inside of me, then pretty soon I start to lose track of what's good and what's bad, what's right and what's wrong, and I just lose all sense of direction, up and down, left and right, and I become clueless about where the damage stops and starts and where the healing begins and ends. And so I just have to give up that mission. And so I adopted an image from Scripture to kind of anchor the song. And that image is in the Garden of Gethsemane in the Gospel when Jesus is about to be crucified. You know, he sweats blood, and he has this metaphorical cup that he's praying to his Father about. Please take this cup away from me, but if it's your will, then I'll drink it. And he's talking about this cup of suffering, right, of just utter sorrow and suffering and pain and evil and death. And of course, the whole cup thing can just extend outward towards, you know, taking communion and sharing in this suffering with him and all that stuff. And that's, you know, what Christians do and whatnot. And I've found that if I'm trying to drink that cup with him, it has the opposite effect of alcohol in the sense that it intensifies my consciousness. It makes me more aware of everything, whether the good or the bad. So it makes me feel pain more deeply, but also joy more deeply and fully. And it just sort of plunges me into life more fully if I'm trying to be more aware and just surrender everything. And so this song is about trying to do that and ultimately failing to do that because it's very difficult to try to give up control of my life. So it's called Drink It Down, and it's kind of it's a sort of a dialogue, the narrator switch. So it starts with me, and then God starts kind of responding to me, starting in the chorus and the second verse and the next chorus, and then it's back in my voice at the end. So that's a lot of information, but it's all necessary. So it goes like this. try to heal myself, to will my way to well. My ills to find, my wounds to bind, the surgeon's hands were mine. Deeper in, I cut through skin, and my nightmare woke within. My disease and I lay side by side, my guilty hands were tied. Can you drink the cup? Drink, my child, drink it down. Now that you've woken up, sorrow will be your crown. Follow me, I'll let you see the world as it should be. To your surprise, you'll hide your eyes, and you thought you were wise. But don't be scared, I've laid you bare to save you from despair. Deeper in, I'll wear your skin and lay beside you there, beside you there. Can you drink the cup? Drink, my child, drink it down. Now that you've woken up, sorrow will be your crown. Can you drink the cup? Drink, my child, drink it down. Drink it down. Drink it down. Drink it down, down. I thought I could stay awake for this. I thought I could pray and stay awake. Every sip is stronger than the last. I've been given more than I can say. Jesus' blood forgave my debt, he's never failed me yet. Jesus' blood forgave my debt, he's never failed me yet. Jesus' blood forgave my debt, he's never failed me yet. Never failed me yet. Never failed me yet. Never failed me yet. Can you drink the cup? Drink, my child, drink it down. Now that you've woken up, sorrow will be your crown. Can you drink the cup? Drink, my child,